ಠೇವಣಿದಾರರಿಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ 4 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಆರ್ ಬಿ ಐನವ್ರಿಗಾಗಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಡಳಿತಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರಹ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟು ಆಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರೂ ಸಂಸದರು MLA ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ವಿ ಮೆಟ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಫಾರ್ ಕೋಲ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಪ್ರಹ್ಲಾದ್ ಜೋಶಿ, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ನಿರ್ಮಲಾ ಸೀತಾರಾಮನ್. Twice or thrice we met them. With all that, there is absolutely no encouragement in reviving this by any of these authorities. So finally, and we also approached 4 or 5 banks. One was Karnataka Bank, the other one was Cosmos Bank, the other one was TJSB, Thane Janata Cooperative Bank. ಠೇವಣಿದಾರರ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು we made our efforts. They did come across at the table, but the question is, your balance sheet is not okay. It is not encouraging. Unfortunately, the balance sheet has not been corrected. Balance sheet is hopeless. You see, for example, I will tell you, the total capital itself is 2,400 crores. And how can there be a 4,000 crores loss? The reason is, for every loan, for every deposit, they started on adding interest. Penal interest. When you are not doing business right from for last 4 years, where is the interest you can add to the balance sheet? This is the principle of the accounting. When you are not doing business, we are not getting profit. How can you add interest either to the loan or the deposits? This is what has happened. So this has made the balance sheet hopeless. So there is a particular need for correction of balance sheet. This correction of balance sheet is not possible because of the certain rules and regulations as per the bank management and things like that. So the ಠೇವಣಿದಾರ Sangha has approached, as Mr. Gurraj has told, we sent our team there. There are a lot of discussions, and it seemed to be positive. That is one thing. So unless there is an authority to decide the correction, unless there is an authority to collect the loans, so who is the authority? The authority is Board of Directors. Board of Directors has been superseded earlier. Since last 4 years, this bank management has not been able to do because of their own reasons. We don't blame any of these government authorities, RBI, RCS, or any of these authorities. Our question is, we please make some arrangement for revival of the bank. So the only alternative is to conduct election, bring in a new board of directors, and give them authority to correct the things, correct the balance sheet, make for recovery, make a proper administration, make certain systems to ensure that there is no fraud in the bank. So these are all the effects. We humbly request RBI and the RCs to kindly make a appeal to RBI to give an NOC, no objection certificate, for conducting the elections. So there the authorities are there. It will be done amicably. If it should be done, and we are trying to approach people. So yesterday I went, Mr. Gurraj gave me the letter. We have professionally made the letter to RCS. Yesterday I handed out the letter to them. Now we need to see, in the meanwhile there is one case in the legislature. They announced the CBI. It went on. It has got stuck somewhere. We don't want to encourage. It is the government decision. We don't want to say it is right or wrong. It is not our prerogative. So in this direction, first thing, we need to get a no objection certificate from RBI through RCS. RCS has to see, though it is our registered organization, they don't bother about it. So the rules, they talk only about the protocols and rules and regulations. So now we humbly request RCS to send a letter immediately to RBI for the NOC to be given for conduct of elections. If that is done, the election wing of the RCS will take care of the elections. Then the board of directors can be, then we can take it ahead. And moreover, there are a lot of, and as I told you regarding balance sheet. For example, secured loans. Secured loans, what they have done is they continue to charge penalty on secured loans. They continue to charge interest on the FDI 2.5%. Yeah? 24% penal interest on the outstanding loans. It is a secured loan. It can be swapped. It's only offsetting the loan and taking back the balance amount. So that is also not. There are various cases like this. So our expert team did study the balance sheet and they have given a proposal. Based on the proposal, there is some discussion going on. Only thing is we need to get the NOC from RBI so that RCS will conduct the elections for us. Then the board of directors can take head for the revival, whatever. It is not the moment we elect the body, we will get our money. No, there is no money in the bank. Absolutely no money in the bank. As per the synopsis, and one proposal was given by the bank management to Thane Janata Cooperative Bank, TJSB. So through that we could get all the accounts, this thing. There he has mentioned around 700 to 800 crores can be recovered. That is what is mentioned in this thing. So based on that and the conversions, and we have taken, as you all, most of you know, we are taking consent letters from the depositors to forego, because it is natural. Right from the last 4 years, there is no business in the bank. So there is no point in asking for interest. At least let us only get our principal at least. Even then, future we may have to contribute some part of the deposits into shares. So these are all various plans have been worked out by the team, and it has been discussed with RBI. They have neither told it is positive nor negative. They are convinced about the proposal, and it is good. Let us think over. They have told. They have not given any green signal so far. So these are the various facts I can tell you, and I would request humbly RBI and RCS to give us a chance to help 10,000 direct depositors and around 2 lakh indirect depositors of societies and other institutions. With this, I think anybody wants to...